Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. This is the first video in a series where we're going to try and determine what the best premium tanks are. Starting with light tanks today. And we're going to do it by trying to sort the most extreme results in those tanks. We're on the World of Tanks replay site here. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it for every class, but we're going to stick with tier 8 premiums. Today we're going to do light tanks. Now I can't sort this just on premiums, so I'll have to go here and select all the premium tanks. That's the Chinese regular tank, tier 8 light tank. That's the Russian regular one. This is the girlfriend tank, the German one. There's two versions of it. One has fancier camo. The Walker Bulldog is a regular tank. The Bat Chat 12T is a regular one. The Hawk 12 is a regular tank. This is a special tank that only some people have. The Alf Kampfpanzer. The LC Even is a premium tank. The LT432 is a premium tank. Russian. This is the Chinese premium M41D. The Panhard is the French premium. The Hawk 30 is another German premium. The Lynx is a regular tank. The Senlak is a premium tank. This is a regular tank, and this is another version of the ELC Even. So let's show all the results for those tanks. Thousands of games loaded by people, and we'll sort them. We're going to sort by damage and assist damage, but let's do assistance damage first and see what the top results are. And the number one top assistance damage game is in the ELC Even. Where is the assistance damage here? Is it 15,800? That can't be it, can it? Did he do 15,000 spotting assist? Wow, okay. ELC Even number 2. LT432 number 3, LT432 number 4, ELC Even number 5, the Panhard number 6, and you'll notice that they're all on the same map. This is the ultimate spotting map. If you get this map and you're in a light tank, it's your chance to be a superstar. ELC Even, ELC Even, ELC Even, LT432. The results are dominated by ELC Even. Pack Binox and Camonet and go sit in a bush if you get the good map. And the LT432 basically do the same thing if you're set up for view range. And it looks like there was only one of the wheeled vehicles, only one in the top 10. Yeah, we can even go, let's look at the next. It's more of the same. ELC Even, ELC Even, ELC Even, ELC Even. They're almost all ELC Even. So let's just say the ELC Even in the top 20 results dominates in spotting assists. It's the invisible little tank. Get all your spotting missions done with the ELC Even invisible tank. But what about damage? This game is all about doing damage. Let's look at that. Sort by damage. What is the highest damage game? Oh my lord. Hawk 30? I would never have guessed that. Hawk 30 did 7,194 damage in one game. Is that an anomaly? Let's keep looking. LT432, second highest damage game. Panhard, the field vehicle, third highest damage game. Another, the EBR, fourth. The girlfriend tank, the German M4190, it's the Bulldog. Another top result for the EBR. Another one for the EBR. Another one for the EBR. Another one for the EBR, and another one for the EBR. It looks like the EBR dominates the results for top damage with a sprinkling of some of the other tanks. I would have expected more from the LT432, but it looks like the EBR is the dominant one. Let's look at the next 10 results. ELC Even sneaks in there with a 6,000 damage game. Wow, that's a great result. EBR, LT432, another Hawk, LT432, EBR. Senlak finally makes the list. The Hawk 30, LT432, and EBR. It looks like the EBR dominates as far as damage and the ELC dominates as far as spotting. We are going to watch the highest spotting assist game, guys, and then the highest damage game. Starting with this little ELC driven by Bekaj Zmato from the K8PL clan. Shout out to you guys! In his tiny, invisible Tier 8 ELC in a Tier 10 game on this perfect map, he's got Commander's Vision System in the key number 1 slot, low noise muffler, and optics, purple optics. That's how he's got it equipped. He is not running food, he's running a fire extinguisher, or he would even have better view range and better everything. If he ran food, he would have the equivalent of 2 vents. But he is not willing to spend that 20,000 credits to buy the food. Let's see how we know what he's going to do. He's going to rush up into a bush, and the fireworks are going to begin. But we have to watch it, guys. We have to watch it. And I hope this series is going to help you guys if you're considering how did they spot. Oh, it looks like the Bat Chat poked the ridgeline and spotted that mouse. Those 2 guys there were spotted by the Bat Chat 12T, not by the CLC. But oh, he has spotted a Patriot who is foolishly pressed the W key. He's playing World of Tanks and he foolishly pressed the W key. So did the Scorpion. The Scorpion has foolishly pressed the W key. Does not realize. Oh, and another tank. The PZ4. These 3 stooges. Curly, Larry, and Mo. Oh, and another one. These enemies are foolish enough to have pressed the W key. And don't they know that when they play World of Tanks, pressing the W key means that you will die. You have to camp at the back on the red line and do nothing. Prêt à faire feu, which in French means, look at all these Muppets driving in the open. This is a dream come true. This is a freaking dream come true for an ELC even. He's invisible. He's hiding in a tiny bush. I didn't know what to expect. Guys. Look at this. Even the light tank is running away. 2 mouses. It's a platoon. And the team is feeling confident. Yes, the mouses are pushing forward, or what do you call them? The mice? The mice are pushing forward, so we might as well take cover behind them. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it. Look at this, guys. Can you imagine what is this guy thinking? And he's spotting additional players. He's spotting soft targets behind the mouses. He has to worry about someone proxy spotting him now. Look at the map. If someone comes inside his green circle, he will be proxy spotted, but he's not. This Skoda has accidentally not spotted him. They're working on the mices. I was just going to say before I burst out in hysterical laughter here, guys, I hope this is going to help you choose if you're interested in buying a premium tank and you don't know which one. Why not buy the ones that have the most extreme results? Because I tell you guys, there is no other tank that could do this. If you're interested in spotting, this is the tank. There's no other tank that could have sat in this bush and remained undetected with those guys following so close or getting so close to him. Even the LT432 or the EBR, they might have been able to do it, but they don't have the concealment. It depends on the concealment of the bush. If the bush is a 25% bush and he's got over 50-60% concealment in his setup, they pretty much have to proxy spot him. I don't know, could another tank fit in this bush, guys? This tank is small enough it could fit in a salad bowl. Now this Object 705 is saying, I've had enough of this. The whole enemy team, guys, the whole enemy team, they did not realize that they were spotted the whole game. Their sixth sense is not going off because they've never been unspotted. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Could another tank have done this? Guys, could another tank have done this? Oh, here comes why not spot the artillery as well? Here comes another Muppet. It's the Swedish chef driving the M40. Here in a minute, here just moving up and in my SPG. And I'm gonna shoot him in here in a minute. Oh, hey, I'm standing exploding. In a minute, bark. He doesn't know. They don't know that they're all detected. Look at the counter, 14,267 spotting assists. Oh my lord, look, the teammate just drove in between them. What is going on? What's the chariot? You might as well fire your gun now, buddy. Just fire your gun. Kill steal. Shoot him in the ass. Oh my god. And now why not go spot the mouses? The only two guys that aren't dead are the mouses. The mice. Two blind mice. Two blind mice. See how they run. This is stupid. Oh my god. This I don't think that this result will ever be contested. This is the ultimate highest spotting assist game of all time ever. How could you possibly do better? You move to a bush, and the whole enemy team flounders in front of you like 12 useless, pathetic Muppets driving. The two mice are going. We might as well go too. Just fire your gun once. Just kill steal him, please. Can he kill steal? He's sharing the spotting assist now. He's sharing. If you're watching this video, Becca Zamato, let us know what you were thinking while this was going on. Let us know what you were thinking, because it is absolutely ridiculous. He's at 15,472. Oh my god. That was absolutely ridiculous. Look at this, guys. He got scout and patrol duty, of course. He spotted everyone, including the artillery. He did... he's on top with 0 damage. And he did in total 15,802 spotting assist. Unbelievable. That was ridiculous, guys. But game number 2. Game number 2. Now, how is this possible? He's going to have the highest damage caused game. He's in a tier 10 game in the EBR. This is Furious Pikachu from the Patrin clan. Shout out to you guys. He's got 2 marks on his barrel. I'm gonna show you how he's got his tank set up. He's got the really good vents and optics and commander's vision system. Those are the Bond equipment. They're the really good purple equipment. And he's got the commander's vision system in the first slot. He's actually got better equipment than the ELC did. But he's not going to just spot. I'm shocked here. I'm looking at the lineup. His team has an EBR 105. They got a tier 10 EBR. The enemies have an AMX 13105, a tier 10 light tank. I could understand him doing a lot of detection, but he's balls to the wall gonna do some damage here. He's detected, he doesn't care, he pokes out again, and he's still reloading, but snap! Snap, snap! Le blattage d'ennemi est touché! Guys, so it's official. I guess French tanks rule. Now, we're not going to watch a game in the LT432, which is also a really good premium tank and fit into those top results, but the extreme results do not lie. The extreme results do not lie. In order to get the extreme results, your tank has to be capable of doing it. Because when you look at all the games, when people load thousands and thousands of games, it's easy to say, well, that was just a fluke. It is. It was an extreme result, which is just a fluke. But in order to get that fluke, in order to achieve that result, your tank has to be capable of doing it in the first place. Most of the results will simply fall on a bell curve, where the average result, you could do an analysis where you check the average results, okay? And you might get a little bit different answer. You might sort or go on a website where you can check the average damage for a tank, the average spotting. And what you're doing there is you're mixing all the statistics. Good players, bad players, everything, right? All different maps, different matchmaking. You're completely looking at the whole set of statistics, and you get a bell curve. Most of the results are going to fall kind of in the hump on the bell, and you'll see where the average or the mean result is. That's fine. But then there's, on the left side of that bell curve, there's the absolute shit results. And that's going to be the same for every tank. That's when you do 0. That's when you press play. And then after about 30 seconds you get spotted and you get ammo racked and you die. That's 0. There's going to be some 0 results. But it's the feather edge on the right of the bell curve, the extreme results, the best results. That's what I've sorted. The best spotting result, the best damage results, the best blocked armor blocking results, however you want to sort them. When you look at the extreme results, what you're viewing is if a tank, you're looking at the extreme result, but the tank has to be capable of actually doing it. And why not get the tank, or why not sort them on their capability of being able to achieve those extreme results? The reason you don't see some of the other tanks consistently in those extreme results is because they're not capable of doing it. Like, for instance, the Hawk 30 or that Girlfriend tank or the Setter, maybe. They're just not capable of pulling it off. The Girlfriend tank probably couldn't fit in that bush. It could never get in that situation. And when you sort the results by extreme, and you get a tank that dominates those extreme results, has 3, 4, 5 of the top 10, then you know that it's not just the good player playing the tank, or it's not just the map. Like this guy switching out to HE. He's a smart player. He's going to do more damage here with HE. Beautiful. And he's not spotted. So he knows what he's doing, but it's not just that he knows what he's doing. The tank is capable of dishing out this damage. It's just capable of doing it. Yeah, think of it this way. If I remember doing the extreme results for light tanks for damage, and people ask, well, why isn't the Manticore in there? It's you know, you have really good games in the Manticore, and the Manticore will never have the highest damage games for light tanks because it just doesn't have enough ammunition. Some people love the tank. You can love it or hate it, but you will never have the top damage game in World of Tanks in a patch in your Manticore because you just don't have enough ammo. There's other light tanks that have more ammo, and on the extreme result, you shoot all your shots and you penetrate all your shots. You can only do so much damage in the Manticore. But if you're driving, for example, another light tank that just has more ammo, and you have that extreme result where you shoot all your shots and pen them all, you're just going to do more damage. The Manticore is just not capable. What we're witnessing here is this EBR is capable. He's just been farming. He's only done 3,000 damage. That's already a fantastic game for a tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game. A tier 10 game that also had tier 10 light tanks in it. So this thing can dish out the damage. Ammo selection is important. It can hop around on the rocks like a billy goat because it's a broken wheeled vehicle, as you can see there. And then it can turn on a dime, and it can shoot this guy once and twice. No tank can do this, okay? No other light tank can do this. Well, Klaus, other light tanks can do a lot of damage. Yes, they can. But when you look at the results, simple analysis, I think we've determined in this first video that French is best. Everybody know that! French is best! For light tanks, I think the two best light tanks in the game got to be the ELC and the EBR. With that, okay, for you Russian fans, yeah, this is a Russian game. The LT-432, obviously a good tank. Maybe more of a medium tank. I think if we sorted the results on damage blocked by armor, which I didn't do, it would be all LT-432. Okay, we didn't do that. The Russian one wins on blocking damage. Now this guy has not even used some of the strengths of this tank, which are the super fast mobility, although he is using his mobility now. Able to creep up behind someone and pump 2 HE shells up the ass, that's another strength. Oh, he missed. This Caliban is thinking now, who shot me? Wouldn't it be nice if you just look at these guys are just. The other ingredient we have to say here, the other ingredient, guys, is the Muppet factor, right? You need the enemies to be Muppets, and well, these guys have spawned on the south side on mines, and what are they gonna do? They're just clinging on for dear life. He's not spotted there because that small pine tree, or is it a poplar tree, concealed him. Just moving to a little foliage, and he's just pumping premium ammo into this unsuspecting IS-3A. One of his teammates is calling help. Well, you don't need help. So, oh, he's detected. He's detected, but the IS-3A cannot hit him. The Caliban is aiming. The Caliban's still aiming. There comes a shot. 200 meters per second shell velocity. And with this tank, when a Caliban shoots, you have enough time to get out of the way of the shell. You should buy a Caliban. Not. And here he goes. Tier 9. We're with you, buddy. How much damage is he going to end up with? I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to do this for all the different premium tanks. For light tanks, medium tanks, heavy tanks, and TDs. Let's look at the post-game stats here, guys. He ended up with Ace Tanker, Orlix Medal, Tank Sniper, Confederate, High Caliber. Beautifully done. 6,948 damage, yes. And he made 390,000 credits. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to do all of them. And I know the Hawk 30 had the highest damage game. But that was an outlier. He did not dominate the extreme results. In my opinion, then, based on this data, EBR and ELC, French is best. Everybody know that. Mange la merde.